Oh wow, a very good afternoon to everyone who is watching us. Thank you so much for keeping it God of Wonder TV. I am here today and we are in Pizza Inn in Kiambu Mall. Tumebarikiwa hapa na kuambia. After hapa tunakula makuku. Inabidi kwa sababu tuko ile mahali ambapo kila kitu inapatikana and we bless the Lord. Na leo nimesema kwamba niwaletee mgeni ambaye umekuwa mkimuitisha. By the way, umekuwa ukiitisha mpaka na wasii wakisema anataka kukuona so that they can also get to know your journey for music because you are one of the people tunaangalianga kwanza vocally, your ministry, everything that you do. Na I promise this people kwamba nitakuleta and I bless the Lord that you are available and you are together with us. Karibu sana and thank you so much. So karibu sana God of Wonder TV viewer kwa sababu ya kuwa nasi. If you have any question ungetaka kuuliza hapa Judy Njagi is in the house and you bless the Lord for that. So karibu sana Judy.
Asante sana.
How are you?
I'm good. Yes, I'm very fine.
Yeah.
I thank God. And thank you for the opportunity to come here.
Thank you.
So that we can share 1, 2, 3 things.
Of course.
Yeah.
So maybe there's someone outside there who would like to know who is Judy Njagi. Unajua mimi nakujua na you know, and I love that song. Like I just love it. I do listen to it in my house, and it relates. So maybe somebody would like to know who is Judy Njagi, where have you come from? I mean, when did you begin to kuimba na vitu kama hizo? Tukujue zaidi.
All right, so our viewer, Judy Njagi, born again, and Christ is the rock of my salvation.
Amen.
Born and brought up in Kiambu County, but issues of life here and there. Nikajipata niko Tharaka Nithi County, that is where I'm married. I'm married to Ameria.
All the way.
All the way to Tharaka Nithi County.
Okay. You'll give me the journey from Kirinyaga to Tharaka Nithi.
Yeah.
You'll tell me how did you end up there.
Okay.
Why did you ulipata mtu aje huko?
Tharaka Nithi. So this is what happened. I schooled my primary school and secondary school in Kirinyaga County. A school called Kenderi Primary and Secondary School. And then I passed well. Na serikali ikanipatia chance. By then ilikuwa inaitwa the job student, but sasa ni kama change. I don't know vile wao wanajiita. So kuchagua courses nikajipata nimechagua kwenda Chuka University.
Okay, now I see.
That's now how I ended up to be Tharaka Nithi County.
Okay.
That is where now I met.
I see.
The man.
And from there, the rest is history.
And from there, the rest is history. Blessed with 2 beautiful children.
Wow.
Actually 3, but 1 is late. And we thank God for that. Yeah.
Wow. So Njagi is not your father, in other words?
No, Njagi is my husband. My father is Munene.
Your father is Munene?
Yes.
So Njagi is your Mondos?
My Mondos. Now you know, the moment you get married, I don't know why men do this. Unatupanga, you throw away the father's name or your father's name and then you now start calling yourself with your man's name, you know.
And they don't call themselves with
like
names.
That's part of it. But you thank God.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Julie, now that we've known you, and I think the reason as to why we come to know you it is through your music ministry.
Yeah.
It's through your music ministry.
Yeah.
When did you begin kuimba? Ama ministry yako ilianzia wapi exactly? When?
Okay, singing, I've been brought up in a musical family. Both my parents, they are singers, great singers.
Wow, your mom and dad?
Yes, they are great singers.
Wow.
And my brother ni wa kucheza keyboard, but the other brother of mine sijui kama yeye atajieleka rangi yako wapi. But generally I'm from a musical family.
As a family.
Yes. Na kuimba nilianza kuimba nikiwa mtoto mdogo sana. Actually my mom was telling me when I was 4 years old I could sing because tulikuwa tunasikiza hizi nyimbo za anaitwa nani Hezendongo. So we used to listen to those songs so I could sing along. So also in Sunday school I used to lead. In high school I was a choir mistress, that is how I was called, you know. But in campus, that is where I relucted, kinda. I didn't really engage in, you're growing, you're here and there, there's so many things that happen in between.
I can imagine.
So by then, I didn't really follow the music call, but I engaged in books. But now, professionally, I came to start singing 2019, so it's like 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yes, 2 years ago.
Hey, only 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Just the other day. And we can already feel the impact of your ministry.
Yeah, sure.
Wow. So what was your first song?
My first song inaitwa Wemu Hatori.
About to Hatori Hane.
Negoro lirikana wega sawa kenyone Wemu Hatori gai muigwaga ngoro yakwa nekonyoteire uroaga mbara okahotana ngoro yakwa nekonyoteire. That was my first song.
Yes. Hey, nice vocal.
Bless the Lord.
I mean, unakuja kuimba 2019 with such kind of vocals.
Let me tell you, I usually say, for every musician, it is good to do practice. I was not singing like that. Actually, if you listen to my first song, I was flat. I didn't have those dynamics, but I took it upon myself to build how I sing and to learn.
Yes.
So my YouTube has been a great friend of mine. I usually see the vocal trainings here and there, and that is how now I'm able to perfect my vocals.
Wow.
Yes.
Because you don't take a ganjira. It's a song by its own level.
I know.
And we bless the Lord for that.
Amen.
I think that's a song I mean nilijua before nilijua you. Hata I think in my Julia hapo.
My Julia. No problem.
Yeah.
Hiyo ilijulikana tu hapa but Nyudonde Kaganjira, I can say that's the song that has made me know here.
Yeah. Because it's a strong song. So nini nilifanya uimbe hii wimbo? What happened? Ama you just found yourself now, this is the time to sing now, let me sing.
No.
I think I have to let me sing now.
No, it didn't, my music ministry didn't just come in a silver platter, let me say that.
Yes.
Like I mentioned, I have passed through grief, and I can say that that is how my music journey was born.
Yes.
And 2019, it was my sorrowful year. That is when I lost my daughter.
Oh.
She was 3 months old, yeah.
Wow.
And it was like a wake up call to me, because I didn't really realize. Okay, I knew I could sing, I could lead, but doing it as a call or something that God wants or purposes in my life, I didn't take it that way.
Wow.
Because I was just doing life like any other person.
Yeah, and you are young and energetic.
Yes. But I think there is a time that God says, this person does not really realize what he's supposed to be doing with their life.
Their lives, yeah.
And for that, I have used many avenues for me to make her realize, but kabisa, she's not really getting it. So I'll have to use another
trying
way
to communicate, but you're not catching anything.
I'm not. Mimi niko tu raha zangu here. And I usually say it's God that decided to use pain as a wake-up call to me. Yeah. So I was given that huge pain. You losing a loved one, and especially a child, it is not an easy thing. You get yourself into thoughts. Na hapo ndio nilipata ufunuo that God brought this into my life as a birth of my ministry. And that is now like ulikuwa umelala, ushaijipata in a situation ni kama ulikuwa umelala, but now ni kama umefunguka macho. That is now how it happens. And I was like, but I've been opened my eyes, I can see. Now this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Yes, I have my degree. Yes, I'm searching for jobs here and there. But I think this is now where my line comes in. I've not struggled even a bit. Even if there have been challenges here and there.
Yes.
But my music journey, I can say this is what really God wanted me to do with my life.
Yes.
That is how my music journey was born.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I think you can have one.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are really enjoying ourselves here. Yes, we continue to enjoy ourselves as we sip our juice. Yeah, I can imagine. And how was the transition? Now from now you lost a kid, and now here you are. And you began to sing. I mean, was there a fight within yourself?
Okay, for me, fight in terms of
like within yourself, like why would I be singing to this God after what I've gone through? Where was He? I mean,
I really engaged into prayers.
Yes.
Now, that is when I got that interpretation that God was not using this pain to punish me. It was not a punishment. You know, at times we go through issues of life and we feel like, hey, God hates me so much. That's why He has,
allowed all these chaos to
He
be in my
has
life.
allowed me to pass through things. But one thing that God assured me that my daughter have not taken you through that process because I hate you. It's because I want you to realize there is something in you and the world is waiting to hear what I have put in you.
Wow.
But really you don't understand yourself, so I have to, like, nika mtoto unajua kiboko yes. You know, ni kama ni homework anafanya na unaona ni kujifanya anajifanya. Yes, so I'm using this to you, my daughter, because I want you to be a vessel. Whatever I've put in you, I want people to know about it.
Yes.
I want to put it outside there because you carry greatness within you. But according to the way you're carrying yourself,
you don't realize
what you have.
I mean, it's like you are so busy.
Yeah. You're so busy thinking about other things, thinking about jobs.
And not what I've put in you.
Yes, and not what I have put in you. So I've used this pain
to bring your mind together so that you can collect yourself.
You collect yourself back.
Yeah.
And so that you can continue with the ministry and the call that I have put in you. So the reason why I didn't really have commotions and all that with God, it's because He explained it to me like a child.
Okay.
That whatever you're passing through, not because I hate you. No, I don't hate you. And by the way, 2 weeks before the death of my daughter.
Yes.
Okay, God uses dreams and all that to talk to me. So that is how mostly I communicate with you.
Yes.
I had a sound. It was like a voice. Tell me. Then tulikuwa tumelazwa Kenyatta National Hospital. That this is a flower I have given you, and she has come for a purpose.
Wow.
Yeah. And the moment that purpose comes, I'll take my flower away.
Hey.
So he had already prepared me about the death of my child, but I didn't discuss. Actually, I discussed it with just one doctor, a friend of mine. Na kaniambia niombe sana. But I knew, there are things that utajua hii si illusion ama inaitangwa aje. You're not
hallucinating or something.
You're not hallucinating. It's something that I know this is God. It's not another voice. This is God. And I have no doubt about it. And I prayed. But let me tell you, if God has purposed to do something, He will do it regardless. Yeah.
True.
So after now her passing, that is now when He came to tell me that now this is music. This is the reason why she came as a wake-up call.
Hey, my viewer, are you getting this? So sometimes God can use situations to make sure that what is inside you have been exposed.
Kabisa.
And sometimes He may use, God can choose to use pain, to inflict pain on you. Like our sister here, the minister of God, Judy, Njagi. Oh my God, that was really hard.
Yeah.
You know, that's when now you took it like a ministry. Now you decided to run with a ministry, and now you are here.
Yeah, now I'm here.
Yes.
2 years later.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you have also God also repaid you. You're not telling us. So.
Let me tell you,
You have a beautiful girl. I know her myself. Yeah, I know.
Yes, I have a very beautiful girl there.
Wow.
She's
After you took the ministry now.
Yes, after I took the ministry. In 2020, at the end of 2020, I didn't realize that I also had bitterness with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know until God told me that my daughter, you carry bitterness. I really wanted to be repaid and to have a daughter. Now for me, I don't have a sister, a biological sister,
Yes.
but I have other sisters that God has blessed me with.
Yes.
But my daughter, nilikuwa nimemchukulia like this now like a sister to me. Now her passing, I felt like there is a void that has been created.
Yes.
And God really cares. Mungu is not a God who punishes. He cannot punish you.
Very true.
He loves you. Whatever the situation, He loves you. And in 2020, I tried, things here and there. I really wanted to be pregnant, but I engaged in prayers. And God told me that you carry
the condition
bitterness.
of your heart.
Yes, you have to work on that heart. Yeah, I cannot bless or give you a seed when you carry such kind of bitterness within you.
Yes.
You have first of all your heart must be in line with me.
Yes.
And then after that we shall know what we shall do. But you have first of all to deal with your heart because there is a lot of bitterness within you.
Yes.
And blame game. You think that I was punishing you. And that is when I forgave myself. I took time to forgive myself. It was such an emotional moment because I really cried. Siko nimerealize that I have bitterness with me. And so I took that journey of forgiving myself. And it is after that I came to realize again through the dream. One day nilikuwa nimetoka shughuli zangu tu. I felt around saa moja za usiku nilikuwa very very sleepy. Mimi nikasema I'll just go and sleep. And when I slept,
they're called the early signs.
Yes. I didn't know because I didn't even know.
You tried and it is impossible.
Yeah, it is impossible.
Yeah.
And now you are.
So God comes in an unexpected way.
Kabisa nikaachilia.
Wow.
Na hiyo usiku God told me you're pregnant.
Hey.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Confirmed. The following day I just went, bought the kanini, and I confirmed I was pregnant.
Hey.
And I was really happy. And now it was me and God. Now God. I want a girl. And let me tell you, sometimes God answers our prayers so intentionally because He wants to prove to you that I still love you.
Wow.
And I can give you what you want.
Yes.
Yeah. So their prayers and their requests that we make, and God will intentionally answer them. Because maybe if you have passed through a situation yenye unaona ni kama Mungu amekuachilia, lazima atajibu maombi ndio kuonyesha no, sijakuachilia. All this, everything, even the word of God says, everything works
together for good.
So I thought, now God, a girl.
Wow.
Yes, a girl. I want a girl.
A girl.
And God is faithful. She came last year. Now she's one year and a week or so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I've seen the girl.
Yeah.
Age. Na najua Mungu anajua kulipisha na yeye.
I know.
Anajua kulipa.
A beautiful girl, hananga maneno. Yeah, si wale watoto utasema tukimwacha uende ministry you'll be stressed. No. She's just an awesome girl.
Wow.
A gift.
She's just a gift.
Yes.
Wow. We bless the Lord.
Yeah.
That's the journey of a minister. And nakwambia this one lazima ikuamshe wewe as a minister. It is either you learn kusikia Mungu ama God can use anything to wake you up. So it's upon you. It's up to you anyway. Usingoje kama Judy Njagi.
Usingoje, let me tell you, usingoje. Don't wait until God reminds you what you're supposed to do.
Like akuje yeye mwenyewe.
Yeah.
Well, that was good. So remember, how many songs do you have right now?
Around 7 kwa YouTube niko na 7.
Okay, you have like 7 songs.
Yes, zenye ziko already out, but behind the scenes a lot.
Wow.
God has deposited in me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So what do you think unataka kufanya nini immediately? Unajua like when you're in the ministry kuna ile aspiration like ndani yangu the ministry is iko hapa na naimba, but maybe in 2 years to come, in 3 years to come, this is what I want to be doing in this ministry. Do you have such kind of a plan with yourself?
Of course, there are desires that I have. I don't just want to sing like any other person.
Yes.
I've thought of street worship, something I've always wanted, and I know that God will open doors for that.
Yes.
Just worshiping God, nothing much.
Yeah.
Just to worship God. We go there in the streets and show people that there is God through worship. And I would also want to transition into live recording. In the Kikuyu side, I have not seen people really doing the live music because it is also costly.
Yes.
So those are the kind of things that I desire, and I know that God surely will make it happen. Because if He's the one that has made me be where I am currently without knowing anyone. Actually, me, I came here without knowing anyone. My journey has been God.
Yes.
People have carried this gift. Yani naenda mahali tu naambiwa Julie, I'll sponsor this, I'll sponsor that, I'll sponsor. Yani my journey has been God.
Wow.
I can say that. And let me tell you, anyone who is there and you're fearing to start, just start.
Wow.
With the little you have, just the rest God will propel.
Yes.
Atajua venye atafanya kazi yake.
Yes.
And I can assure you, me, I'm a testimony that God propels and God provides.
Yes.
There is a time last year, nilikuwa nimeambia mimi mahali nimefika saa hii sina I have no money. But you know the desires of my heart. I want to do things. So with or without money, I have given myself.
Yes.
I've given myself out to be used of you.
Yes.
In whatever position you want to, in whatever ways you want to use me.
So do you have someone who have been inspiring you in terms of in music ministry? Before I ask you the other question.
Okay, I have role models. When
people you look up to and you feel like, I mean, this person really blesses me with their ministry.
We have our mothers,
Yes.
We have our mothers in Moyo. You know, I admire them. Our Sarah Kay. Those are women that I look up to, and I love the way they do things because how are they they are doing it truthfully. They are not doing it for money.
Yes.
And even if money will come, it is like an, it's an bashishi, something like that. So I would also want to have such kind of a ministry. Really not money ndio inaniongoza, but well and good. If money comes, friend, I'll appreciate. If name comes, I'll appreciate, but that's not the goal.
Yes.
No, that's not the goal.
Wow. How do you take music ministry or industry in Kenya? Gospel.
Let me tell you.
Of course, not saying so much. How do you take the ministry, the gospel ministry in Kenya?
In Kenya, it's a bit challenging because the support haiko to the fullest. Let me tell you.
Don't know how to support our own.
Kabisami, I think so. I think so. And what happens is when you start doing this thing, people see you as a threat. They're not welcoming you for you to do this together for the kingdom. We call it kingdom business. But in Kenya, when you come and people realize that there is something in you, you carry something, you become a threat. You're not like an advantage. Yes, they see you as a threat. Yeah, you bring competition. So what they will do is they can shatter you in which way they will. They will do that. So I think we need to reform. We need to look into such things, and especially in the music ministry,
and hold hands.
And hold hands, because we need each other.
Yes.
I can't alone. You can't alone. Now, the moment you go out there and you're not maybe bringing others up there, and you can't stay there forever. There is a day you will go. Now the people that will come there and they were not raised the right way, everything will crumble down.
I see.
And as you can see, there are people with great names, people with great music,
but with no impact.
with no impact. They have no grace. You know, they're just singing for views, and trending and money.
Yeah. So what are some of the challenges as we finish, because I see our time is far much gone?
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges that you have encountered in music ministry?
Yeah.
Have you found like challenges that maybe like at times you feel like you want to give up, like you don't want to be in this ministry or such kind of a thing? Have you encountered some of these?
Of course. Especially when now it's the finances involved. Because now production, both the audio and video, requires huge amount of money. For me, for the longest, I've not been having a very the fluent one, at the source of income,
like constant.
And my music bado haijaanza kuleta, So that's the first challenge. And something else, and this is something I usually tell God, aniwezeshe to mentorship. People are not being mentored the right way here. I had said, unaonekana kama wewe ni threat. So there are no mentors here. And if anyone is mentoring you, they're using you. They're using you.
That's a hard one.
Yes, they are using you. They are not mentoring you. And you come to realize they are using you after you have wasted your time with them because they have not impacted anything. So that is another challenge.
So you encountered such kind of people?
Yeah, sure. I have. Now, our mothers and fathers in this music ministry, I think we need to look into the mentorship thing.
Yes.
We need to bring people with the right channels. Just show them the way.
Yes.
Don't be jealous. Don't see this person as a threat. Even if they can sing better than you, you know, we are graced differently.
Yeah.
Whatever I have, whatever I can command is not what you can command. But we can join hands and bring great people and great ministers in this music.
Simply because we want to build our own names, and maybe some empires or something, I don't know. But I think when we do it for Christ, I think somebody will not look at Judy Njagi and see now this girl, the way she's coming. In fact, that have been the worst thing. Nimeona, mtu anaona like somebody is bringing up a gift and someone is like, so they are looking for every way. But I think it's a prayer. And it is my prayer that ministers wenye wako hapo mbele washike wenye wanaamka, so that we can serve it, especially wenye unaona you are flowing in the same spirit. Well, pia tuko in the same industry lakini tuko kama mna flow in the same spirit, tafadhali wacha tushikane mikono. Wow, what would be your parting shot word? Because I see our time is up. Now I've really enjoyed your time and I really appreciate. Unaweza ambia our viewers aje?
What I can say is we just love this God unconditionally. And anyone mwenye anataka kuingia into music, come with an open heart. Don't come with huge expectations because you might get frustrated. If you have come here for fame, my friend, you will get frustrated. If you've come here for money,
your goal,
what's your goal? Why did you come here?
Yes.
So if you have come for fame and it fails, then
you are done.
You're done. If you have come for money, now it's not flowing, you're done. So know the reason why you have engaged in the music or in anything that you're doing in life. Just know the goal, because it will propel you to want to do more and more and more and more. And there is a person who asked me, Julie, why do you keep singing and haikulipi, you know, because I know this is what I was created to do. So the moment you realize what you're created to do, you'll be in a position to give it your all.
Yes. Wow.
Mm.
It was such a beautiful time with my dear here, with my dear sister Judy Njagi, and you have had her journey in the ministry, how she began to sing, what she has passed through, how the ministry was born, and at least now you know who is Judy Njagi.
Yeah.
And it is such a pleasure also to have you. And thank you so much for keeping it God of Wonder TV, where we refill, refresh, and also resend. I was your host, Pastor Judy Isaac. Until we meet again next, unakaa hapa, subscribe, na pia unashare jamani. Waje tupatane mbele. Thank you so much our producer Moses, Prince Moses, for this, and we appreciate God for you. So thank you so much, Julie.
Thank you
Let's
for having
see you next
me.
time.
Thank you so much.